we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Houston Texans.
Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, the streak continues, doesn't it? They come in here a perfect 11-0.
Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'6" quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book. He's an asset to have in any offense.
It's a loss of a yard.
It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for, this is what you practice for, this is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And they needed to be, because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First down.
Let's go.
First and 10.
They'll set up a throw.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 30. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
70, stand by Wolf.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it second down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
In motion right, that's Collins.
70 Lions. Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Back to throw again.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. It's their quarterback. His 14th touchdown now on the year.
And the Texans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game. A 10-play drive that time. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
So here are the Jags now set to get their first drive.
They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
The word is potential, potential, potential. Think about this guy from the time he was in high school, one of the top prospects going to college, coming out of college, mentioned as a generational type quarterback. He looks the part. Tall, big arm, surveys the field, and can take off and run when under duress.
That one goes for 30 yards.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Over the middle, complete. It's Foster. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's second down.
The CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
And the Texans scoop it.
There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And now out comes Houston.
They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start first and 10. They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin.
Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
Second and 10. Lawrence will throw. A short throw to Musgrave. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
13, Lou. Here we go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
These two teams, they met earlier in the year in Jacksonville with the Jags coming out on top. So a win here in Houston would give them the season sweep. Now Lawrence to throw.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Here's Lawrence.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And takes it down deep into enemy territory. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Hey, Lion. Son, this is hot.
Well, Lawrence going to move him around a bit. Tootin.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got it.
Touchdown, Jaguars!
Brian Thomas.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jaguars have got it back to within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Houston set to take over.
And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got...
Ready? Let's go now. Ready?
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 40.
Now Lawrence. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end.
And out across midfield down to the 45. 25 yards that time.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties. And then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 45-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
2nd and 11. Lawrence now to throw after that last run. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Call it a gain of a yard. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Hey, easy, route. Great job. 11.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete.
You put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
For the Jaguars field goal, a 61-yard attempt.
And this one is right through.
Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game,
Tyler Bass now for the point after.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Texans 20, Jaguars 10.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10.
On play action, Lawrence.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now Lawrence.
Throw left side complete to Foster. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
3rd and 3. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
That's good for our Jaguars. First down.
Right, let's go.
A gain of 15. First down, Jacksonville.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence.
He gets it to Thomas. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. A big completion there, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Very heady football. That allows them the opportunity to go ahead and line up and kick one right before the half ends.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Hey, go, let's go. It's hot.
A final shot before break. Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Brian Thomas as time expires in the first half. And the Jaguars are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
The extra point splits the uprights. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Jaguars offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's had a knack for finding the end zone all season long. His numbers reflect that. Here we are in the month of December, and he sits atop the NFL leaderboard in terms of rushing touchdowns. And this will be a Jaguars first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
And a very elusive run as he'll wind up getting about 9 on that one.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence.
And his throw is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
First down, Jacksonville.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
2nd and 5.
Rip, 23. Hey, Phil. Hey, go tonight.
Lawrence.
His throw caught right around the 6. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort, but instead he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a 1st and goal.
And take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Bashal Turton.
His 21st touchdown of the season.
And the Jaguars have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
20. Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Here's the Texans offense now. And they'll send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
The Jaguars offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And here we are in the month of December with his name sitting atop the leaders in rushing yards as the season nears its end. Strong finish here in the final stretch of games could earn him the crown. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 52 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
To the left side, there's the tight end Musgrave.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Ready?
A gain of 12.
Hey.
And the Jaguars first down.
They first hot. 30 left.
Again, it's Lawrence.
Thomas has got it complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Lawrence on the sneak.
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
All right, let's go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Back now in Houston. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Hey, easy. Route. It's on touch. Silver.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown. From 3 yards out.
And the Jags add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. 2nd and 6. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Ready, set.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Huh.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he showcases the spin. A pretty good game before he's taken down. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They go with the keeper. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th.
So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal.
This is a 26-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The visitors' offense and Trevor Lawrence getting set for this next drive. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is up there among the NFL leaders in TD passes.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Sink right. Tomato. Cut. Silver.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Over the middle, it's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Lisa 24.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And Thomas has it. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
First down. A 28-yard gain.
They go play action with Lawrence. That's to the tight end, Musgrave.
A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down.
Hey, Lion. Stop.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
Lawrence will throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining.
At the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st down. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning.
Hey, 11, add it. Kill, 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 kill.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Hey, go, go. Go, go. Son, this one's hot.
Here's Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
For the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
So now the Texans down by 11. A little under a minute 50 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Brought down back at the 14-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Sets up a third.
If this offense can't get it done, they'll think back to just a few plays and say to themselves, this was a winnable game, and we let it get away. Still a chance to save it, but time's definitely running out.
That is caught. Bateman.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to let it fly. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Oh, he's got a man open. It's caught. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Pass interference. Offense.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Gun. All right, let's go. 11, again.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Rip, 23.
Throwing on second and long.
Lawrence. Throw caught by Musgrave.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
It's 4th down.
But Charles, we were treated to an excellent game today, capped off by that second half comeback. This was a joy to watch.
Entertaining for us, not so much to the team who led at halftime and now is leaving here knowing that they let it win.